Welcome back! Archstone, the demon fool's idol. The church devoted to an idol mimicking the queen gave hope to the prisoners, but the malice behind it will crush their faint solace. And we're back to World 3-2, which has potentially one of the nastiest boss fights in the game. If only because it can get really frustrating really quickly. You'll probably be able to tell why when we get to it. I'm using second chance rather than anti-magic field in this one because there's only, offhand, I think 2 mind players. Nothing else here uses magic, I believe, except for maybe the Man-Eater, and I'd rather have second chance for that, even though it usually doesn't help me anyway. I have brought Firestorm into this stage, because I've read it makes the Man-Eater into a cakewalk. We'll see. They like to try and hide like that. And this one obviously didn't get much intelligence. I don't think I've ever seen them do that before. Every gargoyle drops an unknown hero's soul or an unknown soldier's soul. Sometimes it can be difficult to actually pick it up off of them. They also drop spiral rapiers, which can inflict bleeding wounds, and gargoyle crossbows, which I think are the only crossbow in the game to deal magic damage. Then again, there's only 3 different crossbows in the game. By the way, as you probably noticed, there's a heartbeat in the background of this entire stage. The source of the heartbeat is inside this tower here. Pleasant, isn't it? We'll end up destroying that throughout the course of the stage, and we'll unlock an optional area and also allow us to get to the boss. This is an optional area. I love breaking tons of things by rolling into them. It's just so much fun. We'll be revisiting this place later because it will have a new area opened up after destroying the heart. And I've honestly never gotten to that corpse up there. I don't rightly know how. And I forgot to look it up. Another fun thing about the gargoyles, because of their size and long appendages, they're very adept at getting caught on your character, which can be kind of hilarious when you're dragging around what should be a massive, heavy stone gargoyle around as if it weighed nothing. And that, when I just stabbed, was the optional area that opens up later. Inside we find one of the nicest, well, I suppose it's one of the nicest rings in the game. I'm rather fond of it. The Ring of Avarice, which gives us 20% to all souls acquired. And the silver bracelets we're currently wearing gives us 10%, and they stack. There's also the spell Soul Thirst, which we'll be able to get later, which increases the number of souls acquired by 50% for the duration. That also stacks with the silver bracelet and Ring of Avarice. Come on! No! There we go. See what I mean about it being hard to get their items sometimes? Especially since it's so easy to knock them off the edge. Alright, and we're done here for now. Onward with the stage. Of course, I could have just left all of this for later when that little area opened up, but I don't know. I always drop by here first. Up the stairs. Maybe I should cut this part out. Nice view, huh? Took me a little while to notice the jug there. One of the convenient things about this stage is that we're pretty much right, well, not really right in front of where the boss is, but we're really close to it. So if you die after destroying the heart, like say you got killed by the boss, which is a fair chance of happening, especially if this is your first time playing, then you won't have to go through the entirety of the stage again to get back to the boss. Just through a little bit of it. Which is surprisingly forgiving for this game. I don't think... no. Can't walk off around there, I think. The only thing I can think of is having to drop down somewhere. Anyway... that's where we want to go. And I decided to come down here to see if there's anything interesting I could pick up. And the answer was no. I had to come back later. Probably figured out by now, most of the gargoyles aren't much of a threat or a problem. And again, I think I am fairly over-leveled for this part, but they can get annoying sometimes though, especially the crossbow ones, as they love to fly just out of lock-on range. In fact, all of them do. And that's kind of amusing. Get off of me! Over here, being very careful to not accidentally fall off, you can get a flamberger. It's the only large sword that deals slashing damage, I believe, and also the only one that has a chance of inflicting bleeding. Yeah, I almost fell off. Most other large swords just deal normal damage. Now, it still amuses me that Demon Souls has 4 different types of physical damage. Normal, slashing, piercing, and blunt. Normally it's just those 3. Oh, there's a rapier, not a crossbow. Yeah, they tend to prefer going to the brazier sections of the walkways rather than just landing next to you most of the time. Especially if they're coming at you from an angle. Now to deal with this one and play around with the fog. Go through the fog first, and then go right back out and go along this narrow ledge to get the shiny item. You could go in from another side, but I felt like doing it this way. Tons of spice in the Tower of Boletaria. Alright. And that's pretty much it for this video. So until next time, everyone.